Hey everyone, this is Jude. I'm here with Keo, and today we're going to be talking about GameStop Expo, Uncharted Lost Legacy, new Street Fighter character, and definitely not going to be talking about Vanquish on the Binch podcast.
Alright, ready?
Uh-huh.
Clap. Are you sure? I sound like you're drinking.
Not drinking.
Okay.
Wait, it doesn't matter if I'm drinking.
It does. Because then you only have one hand to clap with.
You can't clap with one hand?
I don't think so. You can snap, I guess.
No, you don't know how to clap with one hand? Listen.
Nah, bruh. Are you serious? That's not
No, I'm just
one hand.
with you.
Okay. I'll clap.
I got you, though.
Woo! Woo! I'm gonna throw in that if it's not already our little clap early, like how to clap with one hand in the beginning. So it's coming. It's already came, June. Before we start talking now,
It's already came.
it's already here. It's as if, because after I said the Binch podcast, I threw it in.
You
After
threw it
that.
in.
Yeah.
Oh, what? But our conversation about clapping with one hand?
Yeah, I
Where I'm
thought
like-
that's an important topic that we should start off with. I think 'cause
It's-
it's very important.
It's a good one.
It's a good meme.
Damn, man. So this is a week of change, right? Like we got Game of Thrones season 7 ended.
Yeah.
That's a
Literally
big
not
thing.
going to talk anything about that, please.
I definitely want to talk about all the people who died, though.
Oh my God, no.
Just kidding. No, and then what is it?
A lot of things, really.
I mean, I've been playing some video games, man. Because unfortunately, I haven't gotten to play Vanquish in a while. I remember Vanquish very well, and I can't wait to hear what you think of Vanquish. But let's keep that for later in the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Before that, I do want to talk about, though, like, all right, so Tekken Bowling came out, and I didn't realize I had the season pass, right? And I was like, oh, I have the season pass for this? And it came with a bunch of, like, costume pieces, which are just, like, whatever. They're not that great.
Yeah.
But then, here's the weird thing. In bowling, you can't wear the costumes.
Yeah.
So I was so bummed
sucks.
out. I was like, wait, what the hell? Like, so not only do I like get these like whatever costumes, I can't even wear them in this new mode. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
And then
that's a very interesting thing to throw out.
I don't know why they did that. And then also they have like generic stock animations for everyone. Like there's no like new interesting animations for bowling. So that seemed kind of lame. So, I mean, but it's fun playing bowling again, I guess, in Tekken. That's all right. Shouldn't have been DLC.
How does that even work though? Like, do you just like hit the ball or something, or
Have you ever played a bowling game on a video game?
does Wii bowling count?
Well, that's not the type I'm talking about. I was talking about like not motion control stuff, but like the it's got a bar, right, left and right, and then there's like a thing moving along it, and you have to try and stop it close to the middle or wherever.
Right.
And then you get like a power bar that does the same thing, but it's like up and down. You try to get that where you want it, whatever.
So I've kind of done golfing that works similarly to that.
Yeah, it's exactly like that, except instead of golfing, it's bowling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but that's it. There's no like fight. I think that's interesting because that's not. It's not fighting. It's just a bowling game.
Yeah, no, they had this in Tekken Tag Tournament. It's like a Tekken tradition always to bring in like another like weird mini game. Like Tekken 3 had this volleyball type game called Tekken Ball.
What the heck? Okay.
That was really fun. Tekken 3 as well, I think, had a game called Tekken Force where it became like a Streets of Rage style side-scrolling brawler.
Yeah.
But that was really hard to control, I remember, because it has fighting game controls. So it's like you're trying to move around, but you're You're just doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and you can't turn left and right easily. Let's see. But that's Tekken. Played that a bit just to like do it.
Mm-hmm.
But Street Fighter, I know.
Played Street Fighter?
This is all fighting game stuff right now. I know. But
yeah, well, that's that's a game
thing
you enjoy.
I like. Yeah. Street Fighter 5 released a new character. They just like dropped this new character, Minot, and I was like, the last character, Abigail, was whatever, but I feel like the time between Abigail and Minot actually isn't very long. I was like, oh, cool, you're like releasing a new one like pretty quickly. And
nice.
She's really good. She's like really awesome. Like her walk is so like sassy,
Yeah.
She's got like a ton of fun attitude in her like design. And really fun to play. She has these projectiles that she like leaves out there. She tosses it out and it'll hit them on the way out. But then it'll just stay out there, and then you can call it back in whenever.
Oh my gosh!
And like
it's like a yo-yo.
Exactly, and that'll hurt them. So she can do a lot of like tricksy stuff where she like tosses the ball out, hits someone, and then like brings the ball back for the second hit of that combo, and then hits them with the third thing, Mm-hmm. Also, when you have the ball on you, it makes all her like normals like have more range and power because she's hitting you with like she's not only hitting you, she's also hitting you with the ball. Yeah. Whereas like if you have the ball out, her normals have less power and less range because it's only her hands and feet or whatever. Yeah. Super fun character. I'm really digging playing Street Fighter 5 again. I didn't realize I would be, but I am. And then I guess here's the biggie. So I had a free game waiting for me at GameStop.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. So all right.
All right. So
basically, GameStop does this thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna explain this just because I don't think.
What is GameStop?
Okay, no, they don't explain this very well at GameStop, and I don't want anyone to get confused by it and not understand what they're getting. So basically, when you sign up for the Pro membership, they say you can buy 2 pre-owned games and get a third one for free, the same price as the second of the cheaper pre-owned game you bought.
Yes.
What they don't really tell you is that it's within 7 days, okay? That you have to do that. But like, I mean, I don't think it has to be, but like that's like when they generally want you to do it. Anyway.
It doesn't say in like the coupon or whatever, right?
I mean, the coupon's like an electronic coupon. It's on your like GameStop account thing. It might say it on there. I don't know. It has an expiration date also, so be warned about that. But anyway, I got Uncharted Lost Legacy for free.
Nice.
And actually, we're gonna do the Uncharted series sometime, aren't we?
I think so. Yeah. We decided that off. I think off.
We did decide that off. I guess I'll just talk about it then. But for now, I'll just say it's really cool, and that series works really well even without Nathan Drake. And it's shorter. It's cool. It's kind of like I feel like a lot of people who haven't played Uncharted before could jump into that one. It's kind of like Infamous First Light in that way, where it's like a smaller version of the base game, but it's still like got everything about what makes the base game really good, Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I really dug it. It's also like their last game for Uncharted, Naughty Dog.
Oh. Well, they could work on other stuff then, I think, right?
Well, they're already like they're gonna be releasing Last of Us 2?
Yeah,
next year maybe.
Still nothing. No, we didn't get any new stuff, right? I didn't see anything.
Last of Us 2? No. Did you hear the Half-Life 3 news?
No, I have not.
Okay, I know. I never thought I would be saying that out loud ever.
Like in public, in a podcast scenario.
The Half-Life 3 news. So,
no way. That's not real, is it?
No. Well, I mean, basically what happened was Mark Laidlaw, who is a writer at Valve, who wrote, I think he wrote Half-Life Episode 2 and some other stuff. Maybe he wrote other Half-Life stuff.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, he was so basically Valve a long time ago said that like 10 years ago. Seriously, 10 years ago.
Literally 10 years ago.
Gabe Newell said that Half-Life 3 Episode 3 or Half-Life 2 Episode 3 will be like the would be, you know, he was describing how the story for it, like he's like, we know the story for it, whatever. And then years later, no news came out about it, and then he said that the episodic model is dead and that they're not gonna like basically that was like the nail in the coffin for Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Yeah.
But then then they were just silent about it forever, and so Half-Life 3 is just like forever
in the freaking limbo.
Yeah. But what Mark Laidlaw, who left Valve recently, maybe a year ago or something. Anyway, he left Valve, but what he did was he posted on his own blog a story like that's basically just Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Oh.
And but he called like he changed all the names, so it's like Gertrude Fremon or something. You know, it's like
okay,
like and it's like very it was funny. Weird. All the genders were reversed, but like and then but like it seems to really be the story of what the story would be, and it's interesting. I like listened to people talk about it. I haven't read it myself, but it's interesting. It's out there. It's kind of like closure for people in a way that like wanted that story resolved, but because you're not going to get it in any other form probably. Yeah. If Valve ever does do a Half-Life 3 or Half-Life 2 Episode 3, like it's probably going to go a different direction now that this is out there. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the implications of him putting that out there are because he's not part of the
he's not part of the team.
Yeah, anymore. He's not part of Valve anymore, and he just threw that out there. I don't know if he's going to get in trouble. Yeah. I don't know what's up with that.
That definitely sucks.
I don't think
but, I mean, I guess it's good for people that have, like, been waiting for years for some continuation in some form, right?
Right. What else? No More Heroes is getting a sequel on the Switch, which is another reason that makes me want to get a Switch because I really like that game series.
What? No More Heroes?
Yeah, it's by Suda51. He's one of those weird game directors I like a lot, like Yoko Taro.
I saw that. I don't think I'm not sure. Is it out for Switch?
No More Heroes? No, it just got announced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, the previous ones were on the Wii.
Yeah. I'm seeing that.
Yeah. He's a really cool game director. That's an alright game.
PlayStation 3 as well. What the heck?
Yeah, Heroes Paradise.
Nice.
I have that version, but I didn't play with. That was really weird. So I played that game with a controller, which it's meant for a
motion.
Yeah, it's meant for motion.
Really? That?
Yeah, because it's like you're holding it like a sword.
Oh.
Because it's like a sword fighting game. But
interesting.
But yeah, I played it with the controller, and that was kind of a nightmare. And then the sequel I got it on Wii, so I played that one on Wii.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, I'm excited for No More Heroes. This next one, I'm sure it's going to be
He's on the toilet. This one I'm looking at.
That's when you save. Yeah, when you save the game, he gets on the toilet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's got a cheeky brand of humor. He did Lollipop Chainsaw. He did Killer 7.
Of that one. Mm-hmm.
He did Killer is Dead most recently. Oh, no. Let It Die. He did Let It Die most recently.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And what else?
Hyper Life Drifter?
No. Definitely didn't do Hyper Life Drifter.
It's just right fucking there. I don't know. Oh, it's the Japanese version has a cover art of the characters in there, I guess, or it's like similar.
You gotta elaborate on what you said. Japanese art of what has what characters from what.
That's true. The Hyper Light Drifter PS4 Japanese cover has No More Heroes and Fire Emblem like on the cover of Hyper Light Drifter.
What?
PS4 console.
Why?
Physical disc. I don't know.
Is there some sort of crossover with those games?
I have no idea.
Are you pulling my leg?
I am not. Let me just go ahead and throw this onto the chat right now, and I mean you could decide for yourself. I mean I'm just looking it up as I go along, so I'm not really sure. I'm just it could be like fan art, but it looks pretty legit when I'm looking at it, so I'm not sure. I went to GameStop Expo. I guess I should mention that. Not really. It's kind of different, right?
Wait. Before we move on real quick, I'm looking at the picture you sent. What were the two games you said? No More Heroes and what's the other one?
Fire Emblem.
I don't see any characters from No More Heroes or Fire Emblem.
Okay.
I only see Hyper Light Drifter, that one guy.
Okay.
It's the artist who does those games. That's what it says. Japanese version cover art by Yusuke Kazaki.
Yo, what up, Yusuke?
Yeah, look at the picture. There's only one guy on it.
I never played the game, so like I don't really. I thought I could have swore I saw a tank. No, there's no tanks in Fire Emblem. Never mind.
This is Hyper Light Drifter.
Yeah, I know of the game. Somewhat.
That game's cool. I have that game.
Yeah. It's like it's Dark Souls-ish, isn't it?
I'd say it's more like Zelda than Dark Souls.
Okay. Yeah.
Like old Zelda.
Yeah. You got the the little guy you controlled and you do slashes and stuff, right?
Yeah, you got a gun.
Mm-hmm.
The game's cool.
Is there I know I'm thinking a lot of Vanquish right now, but is there like slow-mo in there? I can't remember.
I don't know.
think there is.
I didn't get any upgrades when I was playing it. I didn't get very far in it, but it might have been slow motion.
Yeah.
Okay. I know there was like dash a lot, dash all over the place.
I definitely know of the dashing. Yeah, I went to GameStop Expo. Just gotta quickly just move on to that. It's similar to like how we went to Anime Expo, kind of, not really. But it's more waiting in lines to play games, which is I think that's all right, because we usually wait in lines to purchase stuff, right?
Yeah, I guess that's a trade show, not a press show, right? So I don't know do you know if they announced anything? I don't even know if they announce anything.
Definitely didn't announce anything, but did get to play a few games before they got released. I guess games that are really coming recently, really coming soon, or has already came out, which is like I tried out Mario plus Rabbids, which I have now, and I've been playing that. Also, speaking of like RTS or whatever, I've also played this week Invisible Ink, and I finished that. Then I'm also playing XCOM. But going back,
tell me more of the stuff that came out of games or that you played there.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to mention that, and I'm going back now. So okay. Then I played Battlefront 2, right?
The Star Wars one.
Battlefront 2. Yeah, I always mess up in wanting to say Field sometimes.
No, I get it. They're very similar games.
Yeah, it's
they're both released by EA. I think it's part of like a meta brand.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I'll remember either or, but like, it just sucks because it's like it's. I mean, I don't know. It could be like a me issue where I say Sombra and Symmetra and I always get them mixed up.
No, people do that. Think about these words you're saying. These sound similar.
Mm-hmm. Battlefront, Battlefield.
Symmetra, Sombra. Like it's not.
Junkrat,
it's not
Roadhog.
A you issue. It's a naming. That's why you don't like get characters named Ryan and Brian in like TV shows. You know, you won't have like a Ryan and a Brian.
Yeah, that wouldn't
in a group of like 7 friends.
Yeah.
in a show. That would be
That
would be terrible. Don't do that. Don't write like that.
I mean, like, I think it was kind of fun. They focused more on like the space battles, which is kind of cool. It's kind of you could do like free shots or whatever, but when you zoom in, it does like auto aim for you in some ways, but you still have to like have your crosshair on like the little circle you have to follow. Before you even go into there, they show you like they put you in this room, which is kind of scary, I guess. But then I was like, all right, everyone's been doing it. They've been coming out. They haven't died. And you go in there and they show you a video about saying that, hey, thanks for coming. You're going to get to play Star Wars Battlefront 2. And they tell you about the classes and stuff. You pretty much can play like different types of vehicles, TIE fighters and bombers or whatever.
Yeah.
And
that was what the demo was.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what you did. And you either play as rebels, as like the right side. Apparently, I wish they like indicated that a little more, but whatever.
What are you talking about? What's the right side?
Well, so like how they had it set up. So is when you're in line, you go into that little room, and then they count how many people come in, and then after you watch that video, you leave, and to the right, there's like a set of like I don't know if it's consoles or PC systems. There's like a set for a whole team, and then there's another set on the other side. And pretty much, I went to the right instinctively, and then someone else, one of the people that were coordinating it, ended up saying, "So if you want to play with rebels, go to your right." Or no, it was left is rebels, and then right was Imperials.
You wanted to be rebels.
I wanted to, but I mean, like, I didn't really care.
Okay.
And then ended up playing. We won? It was kind of weird because I could have swore we lost. But I guess whatever. And then I ended up taking a picture, and I did not like the outcome. Here's a picture of it right now.
We'll put it on the podcast.
Yeah. And it's pretty bad. I think the angle also I like try to smile and it looks very bad.
I didn't get the picture.
Yeah, I know. Other than that, I did Assassin's Creed. Origins.
Oh yeah. So is it everyone saying, well, all hacks? Oh, excuse me. All wow, that was too sassy. I'm gonna retry that statement.
What?
A lot of people seem to be comparing this game's combat flow similarly to something like Dark Souls.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Did you get that vibe? Or is it just because it's not like one-on-one, like behind the shoulder, like For Honor style?
You know what? I love Dark Souls. I love playing the games. I finished 2 of them. Still need to finish. I didn't really finish the first.
Well, you finished one of them in Bloodborne.
Yes, and one of them in the actual Dark Souls series, which is 2. And I didn't actually play it as like a Dark Souls. I still try to play it as like a stealth, like go around and assassinate someone type deal. So I didn't really get to try that too much. I did at some points, but
did you ever try to stealth kill someone and they didn't die?
They definitely died, but the biggest,
so
it was.
You didn't do people who were like way higher level than you or whatever.
Let me just give you my little experience real quick because I didn't like it. First of all, I try to do my whole stealth thing. My thing with Assassin's Creed is I like the stealth. I like just climbing alpha walls on the edge and just going around and then stabbing them and bringing them down. I didn't get a chance. For some reason, my character was not able to do that at all. I think some of the aspects of like climbing down and stuff still isn't there. I'm not sure if it was an alpha or not either, but it kind of sucks. Coming out like
this year.
It is. It really is. This is gonna get really. It's gonna get really bad real soon.
Maybe GameStop just. I mean, I'm benefit of the doubt. Ubisoft maybe.
Yeah.
Either you weren't informed about how the control scheme works, or GameStop Expo didn't have like the latest build or something.
Maybe. Yeah. But like it was pretty bad. That like I could stealth kill some people, but like even like going in bushes, my character did not grab the dude and bring him into the bushes to stab him. Mm-hmm. He just stabbed him in place, and then I he just dropped to the ground like near the bushes, which kind of sucked. And
Yeah,
had
I
to carry
heard
him
the
in there.
game's kind of buggy from other previews too.
So I said fuck that. I'm not gonna mess around because this is an area where I had to kill some people, whatever. Actually, I did do that, and then after that, it saved, and then I went over to the next area, and there's this little thing. This new thing you could do instead of having to like go look for a high place and like tag people, or whatever. Use this eagle.
Yeah.
So as I was riding over there, I used the eagle, and I think your character still kind of moves a bit. And I tagged people with the eagle and everything, and I went back. And as I went back, I don't know what happened, but I couldn't move my character at all. And then my screen went black, and then it was loading. And then I was like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so I guess a cutscene's going to come up or something? No. After it loaded, it went over back to the area where I was killing dudes at, and my character wasn't there. The only thing I could have done is move my camera, and that's it. I saw like my horse, and that was it. I couldn't move. I couldn't jump out to wherever I think that I was. I couldn't even pause either. So like, yeah, I think it's still glitchy, and it just reminds me of like how like Unity was and how like glitchy was early on from when that was released.
Yeah, well, I mean, Unity was that, like, when we think of video games being glitchy, for some reason we don't think of Bethesda games. We think of Assassin's Creed Unity forever because they lost their faces and stuff and looked horrifying. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really looking forward to that game at all.
Oh, I'm definitely not looking forward to it now. I don't know. I love Assassin's Creed. Those one of my favorite games. Although I am having other favorite games now.
I definitely have a theory. I have a feeling. I hope it's not true. I hope I'm wrong. But I think Assassin's Creed Origins is gonna come out.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna do good.
Yeah.
It's not gonna sell very well. It's gonna have bad reviews. And they're not gonna do Assassin's Creed anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
You know how Mass Effect Andromeda came out?
Yeah.
And it did bad, and it sold bad, and there's like, months went by, they're kind of quiet, and then EA said, "Oh yeah, Mass Effect is on indefinite hiatus now." Yeah, that's probably gonna happen to Assassin's Creed because I don't think the movie did that well. They took a break from it for a year, but I don't think Syndicate sold as well as they wanted it to, but it reviewed all right. Syndicate had good reviews and stuff. And I think we're gonna go back to the days of Assassin's Creed Unity with the reviews. Yeah, just have a feeling. I don't know. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
The way they're releasing it feels like Windows, like the OSs. Usually, it's like Windows. What was it? Windows Vista didn't work as well, and then Windows something else came out, and that was all right. And then Windows 8 or something didn't go well, and then Windows 10 was fine or something.
Yeah, no,
that feels like that situation right now.
I mean, this isn't speaking to Assassin's Creed necessarily.
Yeah,
but I played that Final Fantasy 15 Assassin's Creed update that they did. Yeah, and I mean, first of all, that is. Think about Final Fantasy 15. Think about the movement in that game. Think about playing that game. Yeah. And think about just Assassin's Creed mechanics just grafted onto it. Yeah. It doesn't feel good, right?
Really?
In your head?
They put. Wow.
What do you mean?
They put what?
Well, you synchronize, you air assassinate, you gosh, haystack, shit like that.
They put that in there, the mechanics in there too.
Yeah, for this Assassin's Festival thing. Yeah, it's not fun. I played through it. It was a slog for sure. You get a cool costume out of it for the main game. You get what's his name? Oh geez, what is his name? What's the new guy's name?
The new freaking Origins.
Yeah.
I think it starts with a B.
Yeah, I know it starts with a B. I just can't
Bar.
think of, is it bar? I feel like it's
Anyway.
Let me look this up.
Okay.
Assassins.
Well,
anyway, so you get his costume, but you also get, if you played the Moogle Festival, you get, what's his name? Altair's costume.
Oh, cool.
And I don't know. It seems Bayek, by the way. His name is Bayek.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. I mean, I guess if you want those costumes, just play through it. It sucks.
Yeah, it's weird because like it's weird to like have a different pace from what it is because like that's not how how Final Fantasy 15 is played. It's not played as like setting up assassinations or anything. It's just you go in and you fight most of the time.
Wait, an Assassin's Creed?
In the update for 15, the
Wait, so sorry, one more time. So you're saying the Assassin's Creed update for Final Fantasy, you're supposed to go in?
Yeah.
No, you can't. You can't fight people. You can't fight people in that game. In that
yeah,
update.
that's what I'm saying. That's not usually how it's done. That's usually that's how it is in Final Fantasy 15.
Oh,
it's
right.
Pace.
Yeah, no, they don't even let you hit people. It's like something happened to your weapons in this story.
Oh my gosh!
You can't hurt people with
But you can with arm blades.
Yeah, you can jump on them, and only if they're not aware of you. You can't stab them when they're looking at you.
It's very interesting. I will definitely give it a shot because it's kind of the type of stuff I'm into. But I mean, like that's still weird because like that's not how Final Fantasy is 15.
Yeah, well, it's really weird because the stuff they've been doing with Final Fantasy 15 is like everything. It's like everything they've been doing post game. The game basically became different genres of video game.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
So,
Nope. Go ahead. I literally don't know anything about the DLCs.
Right.
Go
so,
ahead.
like, Gladiolus's campaign is kind of like sort of like a character action game, like like Devil May Cry or God of War. Mm-hmm. You got Prompto's. His is a third-person shooter.
Yeah, I did see that a bit.
And then this one's like an Assassin's Creed game. They're all bad.
Ooh.
Or they're not bad. Maybe that's wrong. No, yeah, they're bad. Like mechanically. Yeah. It's funny. It's the opposite of Platinum games. Like Vanquish. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it. But no, Vanquish.
No, like Nier and Bayonetta specifically, because like they have different genres in the game, but there's still somewhat of a core game in it.
Well, I mean, what I was gonna say is like the Platinum proved, like Vanquish proved two things. It proved that the big thing it proved is third-person cover shooters don't have to play like start and stop.
Move forward.
Whatever. Like, and then but the second thing that it proved was that Platinum could make anything. Like they can go into any genre and play. Platinum can bring their like feelings, their vibe into a game genre, and you can feel safe like knowing that Platinum's behind it. Yeah. So Nier Automata was this. They said it's an open world RPG, and you're like, oh, well, Platinum's never done an open world RPG before, but they have
a really good rep.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they've had some fumbles, but like Final Fantasy 15 basically showed me this engine can't do anything. It can barely do Final Fantasy 15. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I mean, I could think of like so many times in Final Fantasy 15 where like a fight begins with a monster and the camera zooms out far, and all of a sudden you can't see the monster because there's trees. There's just trees in the way now.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, no, I mean, like that game, like, besides like, being like this, like I like that game despite itself. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something charming about it despite the horrendous amount of flaws it has.
Yeah.
And these DLC are just showing, oh, you can't, The Gladiolus' campaign is the best one out of the DLC, okay?
Yeah.
And that one is like relatively simple. It's just about hitting and blocking. You like block at the right times, hit at the right times, whatever. Right. Prompto's shooting one is the pits. That is terrible.
The pits.
It's so bad. I mean, I can't. Yeah. It's like I feel like a college video game indie student could make a better third-person shooter easily.
Wow.
So like there's no level design that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's really boring open area, and like the shooting just feels the worst. You know what I mean? It's like no impact shooting.
Yeah.
But I mean, damn, I can't.
That's pretty scary. That really sucks.
I mean, I'm looking forward to Ignis's campaign just because I want to see what they do with it.
It's gonna be Cooking Mama. It's gonna be all Cooking Mama.
I have the what do you call it? The season pass, so it's like I'm getting them either way.
You're definitely gonna get it, yeah.
One thing that's really bad about, I don't know why I'm ragging on this game, so I like this game
because you like it, yeah. That's the Binch Bros way.
It's never funny. And it like tries to be funny, and all of these little updates are trying to be funny, and I am not smiling
it's
ever.
Too serious.
I've never smiled. I was like this. The premise for this Assassin's Festival is that Noctis and Prompto are huge fans of the Assassin's Creed series.
Wow. Okay.
Which gross advertisement.
Yeah, but I mean noodles, right?
Right. So. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I immediately thought of. I thought of cup noodles. How much are you getting from Ubisoft now?
Yeah.
But not only are they big fans of Assassin's Creed, I guess, is a video game series, but it's also like there is a legendary assassin in the world of Final Fantasy.
Okay.
And 15, and it's just like whatever, dude. And then, so, like, the jokes in it are, like, Noctis, like, fanboying out about assassins or whatever. And it's like, it's not working. Like, it's not funny. Also, the English dub is really weirdly synced. I think the Japanese voices are, like, the voice clips might be shorter or something. Because people start talking over each other a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've noticed that a bunch throughout these games. Like the timing's off. It's like... Yeah. So one character is like, "Hey, Noctis, do you see where?" Yep. It's just like, okay, dude. Like,
okay.
Like, really? All right.
That sucks.
I guess technically his line was over, but sure.
Yep.
All right, man.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Well, I mean Assassin's Creed Unity. I'm not gonna. Just Origins. Going back to that, I'm just not gonna pick it up. And just to summarize everything in GameStop Expo.
Mm-hmm.
Far Cry 5, maybe.
Did you play it?
It was all right. Yeah.
Did you get to do character creation?
Nope. Just throw you into the
there,
demo, pretty much, that you saw at like E3 or whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because it's like, why give you character creation if you're just gonna be inside that person's head the whole time?
Yeah, I did notice I played as a girl though, so there's that.
Are you voiced? You have a voice?
I heard a voice, and like every time she got hurt, she went, eh.
Wait, no, does she talk ever though? Like,
oh shit!
Because that's what I'm curious about. Because Far Cry 3 and 4 had a very talkative protagonist.
Dude, I don't think she did.
That's interesting, right? Because if they're making a creative character who like never talks,
it's like Link all over again.
Well, you don't create Link.
Yeah,
it's like
Dark Souls,
talk, I guess, more than anything.
Yeah,
Dark Souls. MMO or something.
Yeah.
That's
weird. Interesting. I just know that she was a girl only because of the hitting sounds.
I wonder if you get like a number of, because a lot of times when games don't have player dialogue, they give you a lot of voices to choose from for some reason.
Yeah.
But it's just for like the like hit sounds, like the hurt sounds or whatever. It's like, why are there like 20 different voices for getting shot at? Whereas like,
well, I don't know. It's just to get that immersion, that immersion going on what your character wants to sound like.
It's
it's on 15, that 14 has that too.
We talked about Saints Row last week, and one of the really cool things about Saints Row, like all of them pretty much, I think, is that they give you a list of voices to choose from, right? But like that's for the whole game, and they don't say the same things as the other voices.
Yeah.
I love that about it. So like
That's
if
pretty
you
good.
like I forget, in Saints Row 3 there was like a Russian voice you could have. She sounded very much like Zarya, you know, that sort of voice. And she has a crush on Pierce, this one of the characters, but only that voice.
Oh.
Like if you play it as any of the other voices, it doesn't have that interaction. And it's like funny that they would. So like all the dialogue's different always. I mean, it's basically they're saying the same thing. It's just like, yeah, someone might say like "hell yeah" in one, and someone else might say like "fuck yeah." I don't know, you know, something like that. Like
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the whole
it's like a little
game,
hidden thing.
The entire game is like that in Saints Row 3 and 4, and it's really crazy. Like they have a voice just called Nolan North, and it's just Nolan North, you know. And so it's like that's funny, like because he voices, you know, he's like known for voicing so many video game characters that like the joke is like Nolan North voices every video game character. So like you can literally play as Nolan North in Saints Row 4.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's funnier than Final Fantasy 15.
Well, I mean, they're really trying.
And Agents of Mayhem.
Yeah.
God, that game didn't make me smile that much either.
Agents of Mayhem? I think it's I don't know. If you had to pick between the two.
Which one? What's the other one?
That's Assassin's Creed, the DLC.
Oh, dude, that game, that DLC was a waste of time. This is a PSA. Do not play that. Like, don't give it a download. It sucks. It's boring. Yeah. It's so I was so bored. I can't remember the last time I was actively bored. Yeah. Like, not just playing like the main thing, you know? Yeah. Maybe it was like when I played Assassin's Creed Unity or something. Seriously. Maybe it's just Assassin's Creed.
That really sucks. I want to pick it up, but I don't have the season pass, so I can't even try it. But
no, it's free.
Fuck, is it? Oh god, I don't want to pick it up either way.
Yeah, you
I have too many things I need to do. Like I literally have other games I need to play. Well, I don't know. I just been playing a lot of like
don't play
strategy. So
the Final Fantasy Assassin's Creed thing, unless you really want that. Like,
I mean, you threw that PSA though.
Costume.
I mean, I haven't played it all, so like I haven't played 15 in general at all, so I don't think I am going to.
You beat 15.
I did.
So you have played it in general at all?
No, but like
since you beat it.
Yeah, since I beat it.
Me and Justin played the multiplayer for a second. When the
I'm kind of. I think that would be fine, right? Because that's still going with the core mechanic of like 15, right?
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
So it should be fine.
Yeah, it was all right. It was just really the beta wasn't very stable.
Yeah. I heard the disconnects when I was in chat with you guys.
When you were talking about the GameStop Expo earlier, that reminded me of when I went to Comic-Con years ago. Yeah. Maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe like 7 years ago. I don't remember.
Was it lit? Did it smell?
Did it smell? It didn't smell. I don't know. Not really.
I don't know. I've always a lot of our friends usually say that when they go to cons or whatever, it's pretty smelly.
I don't remember it being that smelly.
I think it's Evo specifically.
Well, Evo's different. Yeah. No, I mean San Diego Comic-Con's like at a big convention center in San Diego, but Evo's in like a place in Vegas. It's like,
but like they put it in a convention center this time, and I think it's well ventilated. So I think because when I went, it was just well ventilated. So I think it's good.
But
we should go to Vanquish. I think we're gonna be.
I was just gonna say what I'm fucking saying.
Go for it. No,
I played.
Go for it.
X-Men Destiny before it came out.
Yeah,
that was it.
That's it.
I was gonna say. Yep.
At Comic-Con.
At Comic-Con, and I remember when I played that game, I was like, "This game's like all right, but I have a feeling it's gonna
just not be uploaded
to the world. Anything." And in fact, that game like tanked that company. Yeah, Silicon Knights like isn't a company anymore.
Oh really damn! So it like killed the company.
Yeah, it killed the company because they got into like a lawsuit with Epic.
Yeah.
Because they said
Wow.
like Epic's engine didn't the Unreal Engine like something about it, whatever. So they like sued Epic, and the Epic like countersued.
Damn.
And then they had to. Oh yeah, it was really gross. Like every copy of X-Men Destiny had to be like destroyed. Every one that wasn't sold. So I bought it. Like
You have it. You have a copy.
I found one, and I was like, I'm buying this before they destroy it.
Nice.
So
it's
like
gonna sell for millions.
Nope, probably like $20, but maybe less. But I mean, I beat it afterwards, and it was all right. I liked it. I mean, it's like my type of mindless,
Yeah.
You can't skip the cutscenes. That really sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanquish. Sorry.
It's funny. I wanted to talk about Destiny 2, but you're right.
No, bring it up. Bring up Destiny 2. This is our one chance.
Destiny 2, real quick. Just saw a quick video on like YouTube or whatever on the people I follow, and I was like, you know what? This looks kind of fun. Again, and you mentioned mindless, right? So this is kind of going towards that. Because I typically like playing MMOs because of that mindless grind. Sometimes you just want something to just keep yourself occupied. I throw myself into an MMO and grind. Destiny 1 kind of had that fix for me, but there was some stuff that I didn't like about it. Destiny 2 is coming out, and it looks all right. But I think still need to have like friends to play with.
No, it looks pretty cool. Fuck. Before we move on to Vanquish, I
know.
I want to talk about Biomutant, the open world RPG game where you get to be like a furry animal.
Whoa!
It looks pretty dope. Like,
does it?
Okay. I think so. Yeah, it's made by the guys who did. I think it's made by Avalanche, the guy who did. The guys who did Uncharted. Or sorry, Just Cause. What am I saying?
Just Cause. Okay.
Yeah, but it's got like this kind of grim, like basically everyone looks like Rocket Raccoon.
I'm seeing that. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that sort of.
I mean, you said furry though, and then that gave it a bad like interpretation in my mind.
They're definitely furry.
Yeah, but like I was thinking like a cartoon furry, not like a 3D furry. That's pretty epic. Wow, he's slicing that dude's.
Yeah, this game looks pretty sick. I'm like all about it. But
yeah, it looks pretty cool.
But I mean, that was announced in between our last recording and now, and I remember thinking, you know what? THQ Nordic is making it, I guess. Or no, they're publishing it.
Oh my god, it was in PAX, right? It was released in PAX?
Yeah, that's when it was announced.
Dude, actually, I don't know. I wanted to go to PAX somehow.
Which PAX?
West, South, whatever.
Where is PAX West? Is it Northwest?
It's Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
But it literally came out the same day that or the next day after GameStop Expo. So I was like, oh,
honestly,
shit.
Man, like
I'd rather go to PAX, to be honest.
Right? No, I mean that's not a question. That's like saying, do you want to go to, the dentist or Disneyland?
I think I want to go to Disneyland.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna talk about anything and everything.
We're just not. We gotta go. Are you saying to move?
I kind of want to move, but I mean, I also want to bring up the fact that they're going to do Game of Thrones spin-off show. Do you know that?
Ooh.
It's going to be a prequel show.
I don't want that. I'm done. I want to be done with Game of Thrones.
They're going to do a prequel spin-off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
My friend told me about this, and there was a theory at first, and now it seems to become a real thing. And I don't know if I should say. I'm not going to say it. But okay, I heard.
So what I hope it is, because when I was driving to Vegas to hang out with you that one time, it was a long drive or whatever, 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah. Gotta listen to that podcasts.
So instead of listening to podcasts, I listened to the DVD extras from Game of Thrones seasons, which had like these
Wait, how do you do that in a car?
It's just on YouTube. Like someone put them up on YouTube. Okay. But it was this what is it? It's just members of the cast narrating stories, from the world of Game of Thrones. And they range from like fairly interesting, like pretty interesting to like just all right, whatever. But like one of my favorite one out of all of them was the Dance of Dragons, which is the story that Shireen Baratheon is reading throughout the show. Remember Shireen Baratheon, the daughter with the grayscale?
Shireen Baratheon?
Yeah, she was Stannis' daughter.
God.
Stannis was like one of the brothers. Stannis, he's the one who originally the red
is she
lady.
the scale? Wait, no.
Yeah, she has scales, dragon scales.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so she was reading a book called Dance with Dragons, and it's like a history about the Targaryens, okay?
Yeah.
So they had her, actually, I think it was her reading that book on one of the stories, like one of the audio tape things. And that story is rad. It is so cool. It's about this Targaryen like infighting, and it's just like it's a tragic story about it's about how all the like pretty much all the remember how like they mentioned the dragons being like they used to be really big, but now they're like towards the end they were like about as small as cats.
Yeah.
And all that stuff, and like talks about like why that happened.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just like it sounds really cool for like a mini series or like a couple season show or something.
So you think it's gonna be that then?
No, I don't think so. It's probably gonna be about like Robert's Rebellion or some shit.
Okay.
I don't care, but like I want that. I want the Targaryen one. That'd be way better.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It'd be cool if they just called it Dance with Dragons.
Yeah.
Like Game of Thrones spinoff. It's called Dance with Dragons.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Dance of Dragons. Dance of Dragons.
That's how. Wait, Dance of Dragons.
The Dance of Dragons. I think that's the name of a Song of Ice and Fire book too.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Binch Bros podcast. This is post Kyo, so this is me after I've edited, and I guess we forgot to do an outro for this part of the podcast, but yeah, thank you for listening, and adios, amigos. Thank you.